Hi, I'm Sebastian Smith. I'm a junior majoring in exercise science as well as a swimmer on the men's swim and dive team. When I came on a trip here, I got to speak with Dr. Bruneau, and at the time I was talking about him about majoring in exercise science, and that program was so small, and he just convinced me so quickly about the vision that he had, and I really wanted to buy into that. We have a very, very big cadaver lab, and we really get a lot of hands-on research there, which is very nice. We also have like the electronic version, which is very cool and nice to use. Another thing that I think is very cool is the research lab we have. Like if you want to get involved with research, it's easier than you think it is. Professors are always looking for people to join, and now being part of some like research studies has been very cool and something that I didn't really see myself doing. And then some professors kind of opened my mind to it, and that has been like taking those pieces, and it's like, oh, learning a VO2 max test. It's like I can see it in class, but then I actually get to see someone run through it, and I get to be the person who administers the test, which is really cool. Also, the city itself, I think, is, like I said, so advantageous. You have the 76ers, the Flyers, the Eagles, the Union, everything. So like we get to bring those people into our lab and work with those high-level and high-profile athletes. But it's also like we have other colleges here that maybe we get to work with to some extent, which I think is very cool as well. Everything that I'm learning in the classroom is easily applicable to what I'm learning outside of just class. So recently on my co-op, every day I'm learning something new for my athletic career. Every single time I'm training, competing, whatever it is, I easily equate those things of like ATP, learning about glucose, carbs, like all of that stuff has easily been transferable, and I think that's something that I knew may happen, but not immediately after like my freshman year. Dr. Vitti and Dr. Bruneau are probably the professors I know the best, and they're some of the most passionate people that I think I've ever met, and I love that because when they're passionate about what they are teaching, it makes me passionate about what we're learning, because it's like their excitement makes me excited to look more into this field and see what opportunities there is, and then they're always happy to help. The international population is pretty high here, which I think is very cool. I think it's almost like a melting pot of a school. Not a lot of places have as many internationals as we do, so I think that's very great. And then the community, like there's a lot of outreach you can do, I would almost say. Like there's a lot of research in the lab we may do, and we bring in a lot of people from the community, and that's a very diverse population, like from Philadelphia, which I think is great. That allows for, better research, I think, too. Every day I'm learning more about myself, like as an athlete, my body, being more in tune with those kinds of things, the ways that I like to learn. The person I was 2 years ago would be in shock of the person I am today.